What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you some awesome news that was just released, or not really released, but was kind of like found out by players in the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, being a brand new super evolution for the 6-star legend characters. Now, for all of you players who are on global and have no idea what I'm talking about, basically there was an update on Japan that introduced super evolutions where 5-star and 6-star units could get a plus evolution once they were released. And we already had a 6-star plus Whitebeard that was released on Japan, and now they've finally leaked out a super evolution for Boa Hancock 6-star legend. Now this is actually kind of crazy because everyone suspected that because, you know, Whitebeard was the first one that were going to be going in order of the legends that were released. Now, after Whitebeard, it would have been Rayleigh and then Boa. So they skipped over Rayleigh for some odd reason, maybe because they thought that he didn't need a buff, or I have no idea. But Boa Hancock was definitely one of the legends that I really hoped got a super evolution. And to be honest, it wasn't really what I was expecting. You know, we did expect her to get a buff of her original abilities, and they did get a buff, but also they were slightly changed. Not really what we would hope for, but still, it's an amazing unit, and I'm going to break it down for you guys in this video. And I introduce to you guys the Boa Hancock 6-star plus unit. So here we have Boa Hancock. Now, she does keep her typing of being a quick character. However, one major change to her is that she's no longer a fighter free spirit type character. She becomes a shooter free spirit character, which in my personal opinion is absolutely awesome. With every other Boa Hancock, I believe, is a shooter aside from the original 6-star Boa, which is kind of crazy. So they've changed that one into now she is now a shooter character, which is insane. Honestly, her abilities don't have any real use in a shooter team, honestly, other than the fact that she still delays. Like, other than that, no real use in a shooter team whatsoever. Possibly could see some really big play in free spirit teams, honestly, but let's get straight into it. So we don't know her max stats at the moment. These are only her level 1 stats when you first super evolve her into the 6-star plus form. Now she does have a max level 99, but again, as I'm going to say, this is only the level 1 statistics. So her health is 1559, attack is 803, and recovery is 303. Not really weak. There's not much information you can really take from that. Like, we don't really know what her max stats are going to be because we don't know. Like, each level could give her a lot more, you know, attack points or recovery points or HP points. Like, we don't really know what her max stats are going to be, but just judging from the level 1 stats, we can already see that her recovery is through the roof, 303. So in my personal opinion, I think that this Boa Hancock 6-star plus is going to have the highest recovery in the game, in my personal opinion. But one thing about that is that she no longer does any healing factors anymore. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, they kind of took out the fact that she can heal a certain multiplier times her recovery, which is really crazy. So her recovery stat isn't as important as it was before. Still pretty important because of her actual abilities, but still not as important as the regular 6-star form. So let's go ahead and have a look at some other stats here. So she goes to a 65 cost from a 55 cost. So when they super evolve, they get an extra 10 cost for the legends, and she still keeps her 5 socket spots as well. Now, her captain ability will boost the attack of quick and psi characters by a variable amount depending on your HP remaining. So very similar to the regular 6-star Boa, but it is kind of different. Like, I don't 100% sure know if it is based on like kind of like Strongwood Shanks' captain ability, or if it's going to be like her previous one, where you had to be either above 70%, you get the boost. If you're not, then you don't get any boost. Or is it going to be just the higher HP, the more multipliers you're going to get? If it's like that, it's going to make her a whole lot more useful than she was previously, because once you fell under 70%, you were kind of screwed. You didn't really have any backup plan for that. But not only that, she will also boost quick and psi characters, you know, recovery when under a certain HP threshold. So that is kind of something a little bit different as well. So once you do fall under a certain HP threshold, you are going to be getting a lot more recovery back from recovery orbs, because as you can see there, she will boost all quick and psi units recovery by 1.5. I believe it's going to be 1.5. That would just make sense in my head. But honestly, what we kind of, you know, suspected this bow was going to be is that if you're under a certain threshold, you maybe get recovery back every turn, like NL. I think that would make her so much more useful because you don't have to rely on getting recovery orbs on your crew, which is one really bad thing about this Boa Hancock, is the fact that, you know, you do have to rely on getting recovery orbs in order to get that stable recovery, which is a little bit bad. It is a little bit bad because you're not going to be getting as much damage output, but anyways, let's go ahead and talk about her special ability. So, her special ability will delay all enemies for 1 turn, so that is not changed. And then it will boost the attack and recovery of quick and psi units by 1.75 times for 1 turn. That is a great special right there. That is an absolutely phenomenal special. Quick and psi units, 1.75 times attack for 1 turn. And not only that, is they also get a nice and clean 1.75 times recovery as well. So once again, if you do have a lot of food orbs, you're going to be getting a lot of recovery back. Now, something else about her special that is kind of crazy. So if your captain has a recovery orb, and your HP is above a certain HP threshold, it will change the entire left column of orbs into matching orbs. That is an absolutely phenomenal special. Now, I don't know if that means that your friend captain can have a matching orb, or if it has to be literally your captain has to have that orb. If it is your friend captain can have a recovery orb to get those 3 matching orbs, that is absolutely fantastic. If it's your own captain to get the recovery orb, then that is kind of a drawback. But still, if you do find yourself in a situation where you can do that, then that is absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, that's kind of just the breakdown of this unit. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave your opinions down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this super evolution of 6-star Boa into 6-star plus Boa. Honestly, I really think that this unit is kind of cool. But one thing that I would kind of recommend to you guys, if you have a dupe 6-star Boa lying around, I would probably go ahead and run 2 Boas, 1 for Super Evolution and 1 keeping it as the base, because they both have varying specials. Like this one here is a booster of attack and recovery, and also an orb manipulator, whereas the regular 6-star Boa has really nice HP recovery with that multiplier times her recovery. So they both have different specials used for different things. So if I had 2 Boas, I would be personally doing that. For the regular 6-star Boa, feeding her all the recovery candies, and then for this Boa, you know, you could feed her recovery, honestly, but I think maybe attack and HP might be a little bit better. But then again, I don't know. We don't know the meta of this actual 6-star plus Boa yet, and we don't know if the actual boost that she gives to quick and psi characters is the same. You know, if at max HP you're getting 2.75 times attack, then it is kind of meh. But if they boost it to like 3 times, that would be absolutely crazy. I honestly think that this Boa is going to see a lot more play if it is a 3 times attack boost, and I really hope it is a 3 times attack boost. But anyways, guys, as I said, leave your opinions in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. And we're going to end today's video off here. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.